What's up, guys? Paramoto here. How are you guys doing today? Today, I am doing just fantastic. If you guys like my videos, please make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Let's try to get this channel up to 2,000 subscribers so we can do another Q&A soon. I love making vlog Thursdays. It's just awesome. We just sit here and we talk to each other. And I love it. It's awesome. I love it. I hope you guys are all doing well considering like the pandemic and everything that's going on right now. I'm sure you've heard a thing or two about it. I want to say disclaimer. You guys do what is safe for you guys, and anything that I say on here should be taken with a grain of salt because I'm just a guy on YouTube. I think this is absolutely wacky what we're doing. Like, let's just shut down everything because of this pandemic. That's not going to be anywhere near as bad as like swine flu, H1N1. Like H1N1 went around and it was just like, whatever. People are gonna die. Who cares? And now it's just like, shut down everything, shut it down. It's totally wild to me, you know? I just think it's way too much. And I'm not just saying that because I missed the pants off of jiu-jitsu. I'm just saying that I think it's too much. And our response, I think, is absolutely ridiculous, man. We're gonna absolutely just tank our economy. Like, we have record unemployment right now because everywhere just shut down. Like, it's insane to me. I would just prefer to be able to make my own decisions and choices. Like, I decide that I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu and put myself at risk, you know? But I'm a generally healthy 32-year-old person who works out all the time. You know, my chances of actually getting it are very low. Fuck. Stupid ass. The kind of stuff that gets a motorcyclist hurt because everybody's like paying attention to the lights and not so much the person stopped at a green light and then I get smushed between two cars. Like, come on, guy. The one thing about this whole pandemic that is actually the scariest part about it is the fact of how many freedoms that we've given up on the drop of a hat. People are getting tickets. People are getting court dates. Literally getting court dates for not obeying social distancing. It's ridiculous. What happened to the Constitution? Unless you declare like martial law, like you can't just sit here and take away people's freedoms. No due process. And I'm not going to sit here and bash cops or anything like that, but the police departments that have arrested and cited people, I'm pretty sure have already retracted and said that it was an overreach and they shouldn't have done that. The departments around here, around me in Raleigh, they basically are just like, they receive a complaint of people like not social distancing. They're like, yep, all right, you have a good day. That's obeying the Constitution is what that's doing. I feel like there's a lot of cliche things that I could say right now between like people that don't study history are doomed to repeat it and stuff like that. And I really do think that comes into play right now. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, our response and what we've given up at the drop of a hat. And I think it's actually kind of terrifying. Like, if we can give up basically all of our freedoms, basically go lock yourself into a house and don't come out until we tell you it's okay to come out. A little bit of fear that took it to do that. What would happen if they had a gun in their hands? Here's all of our freedoms on a platter. No, you don't even have to ask for them. We just gave them up. It's ridiculous. I have lost a lot of respect for my fellow Americans. I'm still out here doing me. And to be honest with you, if the gyms were still open, I would still be going to lift weights. I'd be still going to jiu-jitsu. My shooting range was open. I would be going to my shooting range. No doubt. No doubt. God, just sitting there texting on her phone, not even paying attention to the road. Well, personally, when all these people are saying like, oh, these uncertain times and blah, 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 unprecedented times, yes, they are unprecedented. We are being controlled by very few people right now. That's out of like the fear of getting sick. Argue with me about it. Coronavirus is not that bad. Yes, people are dying. It's sad, but at the same point, guys, people die all the time. People die all the time. And, yes, there are the onesie-twosie people that, weren't all that sick and they died. Not the majority of it. I mean, the majority of people that are dying are people with a lot of comorbidities. Comorbidities means something else going on along with the coronavirus. It's people that are like asthmatic, have had pneumonia, high blood pressure, diabetes, and stuff like that. That's typically the people that are dying right now. And I'll be honest with you, yeah, it's sad. I feel for you. I really do. I think this sucks. But at the same point, like, if a little flu-like disease can kill you, and you were kind of counting your days already. I mean, seriously, you were. Medicare's billing right now is absolutely just shocking and disgusting. Like, if you get like a coronavirus patient in your ER, Medicare pays you $13,000. If that Medicare patient goes on a ventilator, $30,000. A lot of people are saying that they're over-reporting the coronavirus cases just to get money. If you follow Chris Rock's plan of crime fighting, follow the rich white guy, I think people are defrauding the crap out of Medicare, which people defraud the crap out of Medicare every single day. At the same point, I think people are defrauding the crap out of Medicare, and they're basically over-reporting coronavirus cases. So I think there's actually less going on than than what's reported. You have all the conspiracy theories about the 5G tower. Speaking of that, there's a giant tower in the foreground there. I don't even know what to think about that. Apparently 5G irradiates us. I mean, I don't even know. Leave a comment below if you know anything about 5G and if there's any truth to any of that. I don't trust anybody unless you're in the industry. If you're putting up a 5G tower and you have to have a full-on radiation suit, that would probably be a hint. There's this old quote that basically goes like, weak men create hard times create strong men create good times create weak men. And to be honest with you, I think things are going to get worse. I call that a bridge rip, but I don't want to sit here and fearmonger or anything. But at the same point, guys, like, I see things in front of me and I just gotta talk about them, you know? Like, I think we're at the point where weak men are going to create bad times for us. And, you know, no politics or anything, but I mean, you got all these people out here just think that everything should be given to them. You got all these, like, Bernie supporters that were constantly like, you know, give me free this, give me free that, we need free this. Who's paying for all that? All of us out here working our asses off. That's just paying for all that. I think we have just a baseline shift going on in this country right now with all these whiny people going on. Like all these people that want everything for free and everything, and it's just like all these people that just kind of expect the world handed to them on the platter, and they don't want to work for anything, you know? And it's just like I just profoundly disagree with them. I talk to one of my friends all the time, and I refer to him as Comrade Brian. I talk to him all the time, and he's constantly dogging the country, constantly dogging how we do things here and whatnot. And it's like, dude, if you can't admit that living in this country right now is not one of the best deals that you could have possibly been given to you, you're wrong. And he's like, in him, our last conversation, he was talking to me about capitalized healthcare is like killing the country and stuff like that. I will agree that healthcare in this country is totally fandangled. The way that, you know, people go bankrupt at times, you know, the way that things are, like, we'll say that healthcare in this country could use some significant improvements, I'll tell you that much. If you can't admit, we have one of the best healthcare systems in terms of quality that the world has ever seen, you're wrong. And I'm not going to sit here and play politics about it. You can be a homeless guy that wanders into the Cleveland Clinic with a heart attack, and you will get better care than a prince in Saudi Arabia. You will. And that's just fact. I mean, it's just God's honest fact. I don't know, I just think that a lot of people are just kind of blinded by their own motivation in politics, you know? About Comrade Brian, like, yeah, like, what I said is totally true. You know, a homeless guy that stumbles upon a Cleveland Clinic and has a heart attack will get a better care quality-wise, and a prince of Saudi Arabia is totally true. He won't let himself believe that. Cleveland Clinic may not be a for-profit hospital. They make money hand over fist, and he doesn't like capitalism, so Comrade Brian, you know, he won't hear it. Like, stop responding after I said that. And it's just like, that's what we have now. It's like people that just won't listen to truth or reason. They just, you know, oh, you know, he said something that I don't agree with, so no, I won't even pay attention to it or listen to it and learn or grow. And it's just like, dude, spent like 11 years in healthcare. Like, why would you not believe something that I said? I worked with one of the best EMS organizations in the world, and like, still, he just has no belief in what I say about something healthcare related. It is ridiculous. I don't know about you guys, but I'm giving serious thought about getting rid of my smartphone. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really wish I could get rid of my smartphone. I still like edit pictures and stuff like that, but like honestly, like I'm sitting here thinking about, you know, what my smartphone has done for me, what changes I've seen in myself because of it, and I just can't think of a single positive change I've seen in myself because of a smartphone, you know? To be totally honest with you, like, yeah, I mean, it has made things easier. I will give it that. I like putting it here and routing places on my phone and stuff. Like, that's really convenient. I like the fact that I can edit pictures and upload them on YouTube. That's one of the biggest ways I use it as a tool, and that's for YouTube. That will probably make it so I can't get rid of it, but I'm giving serious thought to trying to get rid of my smartphone and go into a dumb phone. I don't even care. A freaking flip phone. I don't care. Like, I just don't think that I want to have a smartphone in my life anymore. Like, if you ever pay attention to your screen time, honestly, like, if you ever honestly paid attention to the screen time that you put in on your smartphone, it's ridiculous. You're talking about 4 to 5 hours a day just looking at your phone. That's just wasted. Gone. 4 to 5 hours of your day. Gone. Your day went from 24 hours to 19 hours because you were just sitting there like this all day long, just scrolling, not getting anything out of it, just scrolling and just cramming information in your face that doesn't really have any pertinence in your life. You know, like, why do I have this? You know, I think the smart thing would be like, well, if you're mature and you can control yourself, you can just put the phone down. and it doesn't matter. You're right. You would be totally right if you said that. But to be honest with you, I have a little bit of problem with impulse control and a little bit of ADD. So like anytime I'm like, oh, that person in that movie, let me IMDb him and see every movie that he's ever been in, because I randomly got a question about it, you know? And it's just, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need to know all of that crap, you know? And one of the worst things, I swear to God, has been social media. Like, I don't know about you guys, but it has not made my life one iota better. We'll give credit when credit's due. Facebook is really good at sucking you in. Social media was a really good idea, and you could probably sit here and talk about its virtues and everything like that. But right now, I just want it out of my life. I just want it out of my life so bad. I hate it. I can't get off of it. I like deleted Facebook off my phone and like made one of those posts like, attention people on Facebook, I'm leaving Facebook. I did that, and I was off of Facebook for a week, and then like I had to log in to check something, and then like I saw my girlfriend tag me in something about like how she missed me on Facebook and stuff, and it made me feel really bad. I just re-downloaded the app and just went totally back on what I said. And we see all this stuff and all this negativity, and like, you don't need all the news all the time. Do I really need an update on coronavirus every single like 5 minutes of going on in my life? I don't need that in my life. It's such a time waster too. Like, it's about 4 to 5 hours a day, just literally just gone, and I've gotten nothing out of it. If anything, it's given me more anxiety, annoyed me, made me more angry, and it's not done anything good for me. You know, this is a little bit different. YouTube's a little bit different. I get so much out of YouTube and talking with you guys, you know, but Facebook and just a blind just feed where you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, I need to cut that out of my life. What I should do is I should leave my phone in an area of the house where I don't go much. You can turn on notifications so you don't get a ding every time somebody tags you in something on Facebook. What you can do is still, you know, see who's calling you and stuff, and text message tones. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with communicating with the people that I care about in my life. Like, I like that. It's one part about smartphones that I think has actually been very good, is that it's allowed us to communicate with people in our lives that we otherwise probably wouldn't. Like, I mean, I got a bunch of people text me and Snapchat me that are childhood friends that honestly I care a lot about them. You know, I like talking to them. I don't need Facebook constantly dinging notifications. I don't need Facebook constantly telling me bad things are happening in the world. I actually found it really easy in my life to cut out things. You know, like, I can cut out smoking and tobacco. I can cut out alcohol. You know, I can do a lot of good things, you know. But when it comes down to having a little bit of something, like, I'm like Randy Marsh. Like, I can't just have a little bit. I need all of it or none of it. And I think that's how I am with Facebook. I just need all of it right now. Because I think smartphones in general have become such an integral part of my life. I don't think I'm going to be able to just get rid of it. You know, like, people text me, people call me all the time. I use it for work. I use it for YouTubing, you know, all the time. My last video was a topic video, and I made a list on a notepad in my phone, and I was just, you know, researching the topic, and that's how I used it. I use it for a planner for jiu-jitsu. I use it for so many things. Almost every part of my life now. I forgot how to live without it, you know? And it's nice to be able to sit there and like waste time when you're like work or something like that. Like, oh, I can just scroll Facebook, it'll make the day go by a little bit faster. You know, that's okay. I think that's almost like a necessary evil at that point. I find it totally distracts from home life, you know? Like, I don't need Facebook at home. Like, I have 2 dogs that would love to go for a walk. I have a 90-gallon saltwater tank that I can tinker with nonstop if I wanted to, you know? And it's stupid. It's stupid the way that I waste my time every single day on the book of face. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started on Google and Apple and all those companies constantly tracking you and, you know, giving your information away and everything. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you guys know that, and I really like getting conspiracy theory on you guys, but I do find that there's typically a kernel of truth in conspiracy theories. But Google servers are in China. Guess what China is? A communist country. They have doctrine that says that anything in the country belongs to the state. So like any like intellectual property, servers and stuff like that. China is not a free country, but Google has their servers there, which has all of your information. So China has all of your personal information. I don't know if you guys knew that, but that's true. Anyway guys, that's it for Vlog Thursday. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Let's get this channel to 2,000 subs so we can do a Q&A. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.